We force ourselves too much, get too much, until we forget to just being. Hi, I'm Isabel Rolo, and welcome to the show, Let It Shine. Welcome to Let It Shine show. Today is with us Michael Ubaldini. Welcome, Michael.
Hey, how are you?
Welcome to Let It Shine show.
Thanks for having me.
And for the people that they don't know you, who is Michael?
Who is Michael? Oh, pretty much the guy sitting right in front of you. Just singer-songwriter,
So
musician.
And you are here with your band today.
Yeah, I got my band in tow, Michael and the Lonesome Playboys.
How many albums do you have?
With that particular group, two, just a brand new one, Bottle Cap Sky,
Okay.
right here. That one just came out about 6 months ago. And do a couple songs off it for you today.
Oh, wonderful. With the songs that you will be performing for us today.
I think we're going to do Moondog Mad and The Outlaw Kind.
Perfect. Why you decide to write music?
You know, I just always wrote songs ever since I was a little kid. That's really all I was any good at, really, was writing, so I thought I might as well do something with it. And it's kind of a way of life, so got to get those things out and get them off my chest.
You remember the name of your first song?
The first song? Yeah, I wrote when I was 6 years old. It had a really good blues title to it. It was called Bees Make Honey.
Bees,
Yeah, but it was actually about bees making honey. But I thought that sounded really Howlin' Wolf, because I was a weird kid. I knew who Howlin' Wolf and these blues singers were when I was 6, 7 years old.
Do you still remember how they sang?
No. I don't remember how it goes.
What inspired you, Michael?
Just music. That's all I ever wanted to really do. I think I might have I had the first Beatles, Meet the Beatles record. My sisters had that record. It was an old record, and I liked it, and that kind of like kicked it off for me. And then started to get into other things like Hank Williams and Roy Acuff and Rolling Stones, The Clash, people like that. So it kind of inspired me. But I was inspired when I was a small kid. I was wanting to play. And
You just want to play.
yeah, I'd put pretend bands together and things like that,
So you never wished to be someone else?
I never
doing
wish to be
something
someone else. No, I'd rather torture the world.
How many instruments do you play, Michael?
I play guitar. That's my main instrument. I play harmonica, blues harp, and I can play a little piano, things like that. Anything with strings on it, I can pretty much get something on, but mainly guitar, harmonica. All right, The Outlaw Kind. What's the name of this here song? Said the sun was going down. Said you ain't from this county, you're a new face in town. He smiled, spoke politely, with menace in his voice. Put his arms around my shoulders and said, son, here's your choice. Said, Sheriff, I'm not wanted. He said, well, I don't think that's true. Always some kind of woman wants to show him what I can do. His voice a cold black whisper, but I heard it loud and clear. I pretended to guard it, I push up Daisy's head. When I crossed that county line, thought I'd let my trouble pass me by. Could not see the unposted sign that said there ain't no place in this town for the outlaw kind. Just my guitar and the envelope with the cash. Way look at it, he may be the mayor, but your mama, she digs me too. So your daddy feels about me the same as the sheriff too. And I'm breaking the law, horse, and of the outlaw kind. Across that county line, I left my troubled past behind. And I see the unposted sign, saying there ain't no place in this town for the outlaw mind. Sun's coming up, but I haven't got much time. Seems in every new town I find, no matter where I put my suitcase down, there ain't no place for me. Outlaw kind. Outlaw kind.
The funny things that happen to you.
Funny things?
Yeah, when you are performing.
When I'm performing, oh, some stuff I can't really say because you probably wouldn't get on the air, you know.
No, say we can
No,
say
no, but
everything.
no, just it's more like what the people do in the crowd, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time, this guy at a show, he pulled a big bag of marijuana at us and threw it at us on stage. It's true.
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was going to shoot me. He reached into his hand. He looked like he was enjoying the show, but he wasn't. But I guess he was dancing around. All of a sudden he did this, and everybody ducked. And then he threw this thing, and then the bouncers jumped him, and they pulled him out. I mean, it wasn't funny, but it was funny from where I was standing.
What happened with the bag later on?
Well, people were crawling around on the ground trying to pick it up, pick all the stuff up, you know, on the fans and stuff like that. So, but I've seen lots of crazy things. It's too many to remember. There's just.
That one was the crazy or the funny?
Well, it's kind of funny because the guy he snuck his way back into the show, you know, and so somehow they found him again, and then they took him out, and the police came, and then as he was getting wheeled out, he yells at me, "Michael, help me, help me," you know, like I was his buddy or something. But yeah, so that was one thing, and then it's too many to remember. There's so many things, like you wouldn't even think it's true. Half the stuff that when musicians or bands, people that play tell you what happened, something crazy, people think you're making it up. But weird stuff happens when you're playing odds out hours of the night.
Why you think them?
Well, all the interesting people come out at the weird hours. You know, the people I like anyway.
In the nighttime?
Yeah, you know, you get all kinds. So good song material. 1, 2, 3. Still, the sky is red, lights winning for the kill. I'm trashed, I'm wrecked, laying this tombstone sand. And all the river is lonesome, turning all that we had. There's blood in the bone and things are looking real bad. I do believe, honey, I'm
decides to play with the band, and how you meet all integrants of the band?
All these guys, well, I was already recording. I started out years ago when I was a teenager, about 14, 15. I was in this group called the Earwigs. It was sort of a punk roots rock thing, a mixture of punk and roots music. And then not a lot of people were doing that, you know. And then my next band was a Mystery Train, and I put out one record with that group, and then just did a bunch of solo records. And I was doing solo records, and they all went real good. He did some, you know, went on tour to Japan and over to England and the UK. Did a solo acoustic tours of the UK and Nashville and the Midwest, you know, and those types of places. And but I wanted to, I kind of wanted to throw a little honky-tonk band together, because the first stuff I heard when I was growing up, big influence was Hank Williams and Muddy Waters. Those two things were really big for me. So, and like country music and blues music, to me today seems a little bit contrived, you know, like you know, a lot of auto-tuning and fake instrumentation, and it just doesn't seem real, you know. It doesn't have the soul, the heart. It's not about that it's modern. If it was modern and new, and it was legitimately from the heart, I would love it. Just like I liked the Ramones when they came out. I thought they were real, you know. So they can inspire you, you know. So I hadn't seen that, so I had a bunch of songs I had written that I wanted to just strip it down and bring it back to basics and just do a pure honky-tonk country record, but, you know, not being retro in the fact of like pretending it's 1940, because just stripping it down doesn't make it outdated or old-fashioned. It's just, you know, it's like a painter. I liken it to, if he paints on a canvas, well, he's using the standard canvas. It's what you throw on that canvas that makes it yours. And then I met the guys all through just different musician friends of mine, and great guys, you know.
Are you painting too?
Am I a painter? No, maybe a painter of words, a collage of words or something.
So you're doing with music.
Yeah.
Oh, what will be for you next?
Next, just to play and get the music out there. I'm going to be recording it again soon. I've got a bunch of new songs, so I'm going to. We're already started working on some new songs for the next record, and just a lot more shows. Maybe hit the UK again. Maybe go up the West Coast, play some gigs.
Where do you like to play more, here in the United States or outside, overseas?
I like playing. Well, I like playing both places. I've been to Japan too. And I like playing there for different reasons, because it's very different. You know, in England, when you do a set, when you play, if you're doing an acoustic set, let's say, people are very quiet, you know, and they're listening, and then you feel like, oh wow, do they like it, you know? But then they do, and they come up and tell you how much they enjoyed it or whatnot. And then I like playing in the States too, but you know, when there's good venues to play, there's been a lot of venues that have been shut down. There's not a lot of places for people that are doing original music, you know. So you kind of got to make your own scene. So I'm trying to make our own scene. A lot of the bands, we're trying to just play in different places and make our own thing for artists, you know, that are like into being creative and not just doing cover music and, you know, tribute bands and things like that, which is okay, you know, for fun, but I mean, to me that's retirement, you know. I would retire, I'd probably join a cover band or something, you know, because I wouldn't get any satisfaction out of that. I want to write, no pun intended for Mick and Keith, but I just would like to do something. It's always creative. I'm just like a creative type of a force. I like doing that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Michael.
It's Gary Brandon right there on pedal
Hello,
steel.
Gary.
Yeah, that's this is Walter Clevenger, who's playing today. He's has a band in his own right. He's a great artist in his own right, and he's here today. He's a friend of mine. He's playing the bass, and Jim Doyle is banging on the skins, and Rob King has played bass on the record. Yeah, and he's here. He's just invisible.
Okay. Welcome to Let It Shine show. Thank you for coming. Yeah, and I really enjoy the music. Let it shine.
Let it shine.
Way down south in Costa Mesa, show is taping. Guaranteed to make your day. Let it shine. Let it shine now. Let it shine for everyone to see. Let it shine. Let it shine.